Building after a wildfire is a long, expensive process. Just ask the owners of one winery in Santa Rosa that was decimated by the wildfires 2 years ago.
As KPIX 5's Betty Yu found out, getting things back to normal also takes a bit of creativity.
It's an unconventional pairing. A flock of 100 sheep grazing on grass beneath the grapevines at Ridge Winery in Santa Rosa.
So we're in a vineyard where we had the sheep grazing last year.
Dr. Stephanie Larson with the UC Cooperative Extension is leading a pilot program to help bring the property back to life, from the soil to the vines. And the sheep help cut down the threat of new fires.
Grazing is a real biological tool, and so it's a very natural tool to have animals grazing vegetation, and so this adds that green image. It's adding fertilizer back into the soil.
2 years ago, Ridge Winery was a total loss, destroyed by the North Bay fires. Nearly 100,000 bottles of wine worth $5 million burned to the ground. 11 of its 13 buildings went up in flames. Today, there are signs of health all around the property, and not just in the vineyards. Local Girl Scouts are planting a garden to attract and regenerate the native bee population.
It might help wineries because we do have a decreasing bee population. After a fire, when it bounces back, you'll have a really nice, healthy ecosystem.
A year after the fire, the Paradise Ridge Hospitality Building was nothing more than an empty pit. This is a rendering of what it would become. And here is the progress they've made to date.
What we want is people to see resilience and strength and sustainability. So this is our expanded deck.
But rebuilding has come at a high cost. Co-owners and siblings, Sonia Bick-Barwick and Renee Bick, say the winery was severely underinsured. The cost to completely rebuild is $15 million. They've collected only a third.
This building is the only building that the insurance money we're putting towards, and all the insurance money actually doesn't even cover rebuilding this one building.
Still, the family is moving forward. Paradise Ridge is designing a new building for winemaking and plans to construct new homes for rent on the family's land. And this year's harvest looks normal.
We were sort of a poster child for this not pleasant event, and we felt like if we didn't rebuild, that the community would be a negative impact on our community.
The hospitality building, which will serve as the main tasting room here, will officially open November 30th. Paradise Ridge says it's already booked 3 Christmas parties for this year and 2 weddings here in 2020. In Santa Rosa, Betty Yu, KPIX 5.